Hey everyone, sorry it's so late. Um, sorry today is so late. It's been a long day. So today today is going to be on the start of Easter and what Jesus did then. The cleansing of Jesus. Um, so let's Jesus cleansing the temple. Okay. Um, yeah. There are many things we could say about him, but first, the first one. He is the Holy King, okay? Approximately made around 500 years before Jesus came as within to Christ. Holiness and pure, based on the approaches in Mackay 3 1 through 4. Um, the Jews people expected the Messiah to come and pervert the temple, and the people of Jerusalem. Here is what we read, okay? See, I am going to send my messenger, and he will clear the way before me. Then the Lord you seek will suddenly come to his temple. The messenger of the covenant, convenient you address, see, he is coming, says the Lord of hosts. But who can endure the day of his coming? He who will be able to trans or stand when he appears. He will be like a rift fire, rather fire, like cleaning lye. He will be like the rather pure of save. He will pure the sons of liberal level, refer them to like gold, silver. Then they will present offspring to the Lord of in righteousness, and the offspring of Judea and Jerusalem will pass the Lord, passes the Lord as in day of the old years bygone. Okay. Um. Yeah. In a way, the people never could explain. Okay. Expect. Okay. Micaiah speaks of God's messenger. Okay. Rusin the worship life of, of the people of God, purity, purifying the praise pastor. Okay. But once again, Jesus fails these expected in ways the people never could have expected. Okay. He walked into a second where people were published in a court. temple of the temple, um, a place for the innocent to meet God's with with God in worship, praise, and prayer, um, such as worship. However, Jesus found a commercial business found with successful of people selling sacrifice and expected money, exchanging money. Um, People were proof, por, proofing of off of one another and taking advantage of one another. Um, all while pure pure of the temple. So Jesus in righteous those. Okay. Sorry, this is hard for me to read. Okay. He said to them, "My house will be called a house of prayer, but you are it a making a dent in the, their lives." In Isaiah 56:7, God says that his house will be called a house of prayer for all nations, yet there in Matthew 21, the the people of God were purifying nations for prayer, prepping nations for prayer. Okay. Um. All right. Do you steal? Do not do you murder? Idolatry, commit idolatry, surrender, swear, burn, licenses, burial, follow others, God that you have not known. Do not do you come and stand before me in the house called by name and say, "We are delivered," so we can continue doing all those stable act. Okay. Has this house, all right, which is called by my name, become a den and rooms in your fear view? What? Yes, to I do seen it. This is the Lord, Jeremiah 7 9 through 11. Okay. This hindle out for against God. Okay. Needs to be restored to a house of prayer for God. Okay. God's people. Okay. God's people were offspringing worship in Jeremiah. They yet they did not behave and obeyed God. Jesus walked into a similar thing in Matthew 21, and as a holy king, he came cleansing and to be purifying the temple, God's temple. This head out, head out for cleansing against God needed to be restored to a house of prayer. God for God. Jesus does not deal with sin, but righteousness. God, this leads to the adult Jesus. Okay, Jesus has the right to cleanse the temple because he is a he is the authoritative king. Okay, um, in this chapter, the chapters that follow Jesus' authority is but on display. These sessions of Matthew's gospel has been referred to as Jesus' final break with Judaism, for he has taken the righteous leader of Jerusalem head to make on head on making cleanse that they considered cleanse that would lead them to this. Okay. All right. Consider his authority. Jesus had made clear in Matthew 12:6. Um, he is greater than the temple. Okay. He is greater than the temple. Okay. He is Lord of the temple. Okay. He has the right to do it in whatever the situation, include throwing it out of into disturbed. It must have been quiet, searching for Jews leaders who repaid themselves of righteousness, um, practiced at the temple to have Jesus come in and turn it upside down. Who does not who does he think he is? And what it is he changing the place? Yes, as a matter of fact he is. Okay. Okay. So this saying is he is the king. No, nothing can go by him. Nothing can go past him. Um, he's cleansing the pe- people in the temple. Okay. Nothing can go by him. He is king, and yeah. Sorry that was hard to get through. I have trouble reading a little bit. Um, Tomorrow we'll be looking at day 2. I don't know when I'll will post that. I have no idea. Um, hope y'all will. If y'all want to go ahead and read Matthew 21, 23 through 46, that would give you an idea of what we were looking at. So yeah. All right. See y'all tomorrow, and hope y'all have a good day. Thanks.